Are you working a bullshit job? Now, we don't want to sound mean here or anything, but there's a decent chance that you are. According to anthropologist David Graeber, author of the book Bullshit Jobs, more than 40% of the jobs on the current market fall under this category. Still not convinced? Well, let's drop some more facts. In a survey of 12,000 professionals by the Harvard Business Review, half said they felt their job had no meaning or significance. Also, in a poll made in 2015, 37% of British respondents believed that their job didn't make a meaningful contribution to the world. Another poll among 230,000 employees in 142 countries showed that only 13% of workers actually like their job. We could go on like this for hours. Suffice it to say, the number of people unsatisfied with their jobs has increased a lot since then. And even worse, most of these jobs don't really pay that well. And besides that, your job might be in danger of being usurped by machines. That could happen sooner than you think. So it's time to make a change, Aluxer. We've put together a list of 10 high-paying skills while also thinking about the long-term strategy. This video is a must-watch if you want to stay ahead of the curve. So grab a cup of coffee and don't forget to take some notes. The pay gap on these compared to regular jobs will shock you. Here are 10 hard skills that will skyrocket your earnings, in no particular order. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Number 1. Coding. We know you've probably heard this before, but we'll make sure to add some more to it. Now, according to Coursera's list of high-income skills for 2022, experienced software developers earn between $100,000 and $121,000 a year depending on their job title. That works out to around $10,000 a month, which is a target a lot of people try to reach throughout their careers. Now, being a computer programmer ain't easy, but it pays well and it's a job that will always be in demand. Industries are relying more than ever on technology to increase their capacity for doing business. They require specialists in creating, maintaining, and advancing their technological systems. Code is the foundation of the internet and its future variations, so if you want to get to the top 3%, by all means, learn how to code. There are plenty of free resources on the internet, so there's no real excuse, and if you're still confused, just ask a friend who's in the industry where to start. They'll definitely give you some great tips. Number 2. Blockchain. Blockchain has emerged as the most sought-after skill by employers according to LinkedIn, and that's hardly a surprise. Look at the adoption. Everyone has heard at some point in their lives about Bitcoin, crypto, and implicitly blockchain technology. Now, we're well aware of the current drama going on with FTX right now and the contagion that's spread in the industry, but blockchain technology is more than that. Crypto doesn't need centralized platforms and will survive long-term because it solves an actual issue. What's going on right now is part of any adoption cycle of revolutionary changes. According to data gathered by Consensus, salaries in the blockchain industry range from between $50,000 to $190,000 a year depending on the job. That's more than generous. And contrary to popular belief, you don't have to necessarily be a blockchain developer to join the club. Just research the job market and you'll find out by yourself. Number 3. Copywriting. Simply explained, copywriting is a skill of using words to sell things. How valuable is that? Very. Copywriters usually work with marketing and other creative teams or departments to define communication strategies and ensure continuous brand messaging. Have you ever seen that person in Starbucks writing stuff on their laptop trying to be a creative genius? Yeah, they're probably a copywriter. Now, if this doesn't sound exciting enough, you should know the average copywriter earns between $19 to $45 an hour according to Upwork. To spare you some potential boring math though, depending on the work volume and the time frame, you can earn as much as $500 to $20,000 on a single project. Now, of course, these numbers will go up and down based on your expertise, but highly experienced copywriters typically earn as much as $100 an hour. Now, what's important to mention here is that copywriters are usually paid per project. So if you value the freedom to work as you please, you should learn this skill ASAP. Number 4, content writing. Now, many people confuse copywriting with content writing. They're not the same thing. Since content is required for every website, meta page, post, product description, and sales pitch, the demand for content writers is enormous. The key for producing quality material is through investigation. Thus, your research skills need to be top-notch. This skill, similar to copywriting, requires a high degree of creativity. So if you tick off these boxes, you should explore this subject in depth. And we're here to provide you with some guidance. According to data from Glassdoor, the average base pay for content writers in the US ranges from between $57,000 to $110,000 a year, depending on your experience and credentials. The great thing? You don't even need a college degree, just make sure your English is on point. Number 5, UX design. Almost every company needs a user experience designer. Just think about it, all the websites you browse daily. Behind every animation and smooth interaction, there is a creative wizard. Besides drawing stuff and coding, UX specialists determine how to show a project to customers in the most effective way. They might create a product, carry out research, or assist with marketing. UX roles often allow for creativity and demand a high level of social perceptiveness, even though they still incorporate some data. These are 3 abilities that consistently appear in multiple relevant skill reports. Yes, we know it sounds like a lot, but trust us when we say this job pays well. According to data from Glassdoor, a UX designer earns between $98,000 and $110,000 a year depending on the job title. And that is a great paycheck. Number 6, video editing. And because we're still talking about creativity and design, video editing is another great choice as well. We live in an age dominated by video content. Be it TikToks, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, every brand or influencer with a social media page needs a video editor. As you can see, creativity is a pattern here, and we'll talk about this more when we release a video on soft skills this weekend. Coming back to this one though, it'll surprise you to know that depending on experience and past projects, a video editor can earn between $40 to $150 an hour. Now, of course, we're talking about freelancers here, and because we're on this subject, we've got a special treat for you, Aluxer. Over last weekend, we launched Freelance Mastery, our latest premium learning experience designed to transform you from employee to the CEO of your life. We spent the past year putting together the course, and we believe it to be the best guide into helping you create a company of one. Take control of your money and time and learn how to position yourself in the modern marketplace. Go to Alux.com/freelance and enroll now. We're keeping this open just for 1 week. This is it. You will likely need to reinvent yourself or add additional streams of income if you are to thrive in this new world. This course will help you with that transition. So make the smart decision and start investing in yourself today. Number 7, data analysis. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report we mentioned earlier predicts that analytical thinking and innovation will be the most sought-after skills needed in the future. It's become more obvious than ever that data-driven decision-making can help a business thrive. Businesses across all sectors need more professionals who can gather, evaluate, and exchange data in order to make forecasts, innovate, and develop better processes. People proficient in data analysis often use tools such as Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, SQL, Tableau, R, or even Python. So if you're the analytical type, start learning these ASAP. When it comes to how much these skills actually pay, you should know a skilled data analyst can earn between $97,000 to $121,000 a year. So look, if you were that kid in school that really excelled in math, this niche might be a great one for you. Number 8, SEO. Ever wonder how Google search actually works? Well, the process is more complex than it might seem at first glance. Think about the thousands of websites the search engine can show you when you look for the best pet toys on the internet. There are high stakes involved because there's one thing that will decide whether or not your online shop will reach the customers or not. And that is search engine optimization. SEO is complicated, but it's the organic alternative to social media advertisements. The demand is huge because website optimization is a continual, never-ending activity. And that's the case because SEO strategies are constantly changing as a result of the necessity for SEO specialists to closely monitor search engine algorithms. Okay, but how much does it actually pay? Well, a well-rated SEO consultant on Upwork can earn anywhere between $60 and $250 per hour. And if you're looking for a full-time job, according to ZipRecruiter, an SEO consultant earns somewhere between $70,000 and $100,000 a year. So not bad for a skill that you can learn all by yourself. Number 9. SEM or SEM. And because we mentioned search engine optimization, on a similar note, if you're more interested in marketing strats, then search engine marketing, or SEM, is the way to go. SEM is the art of getting your product to the top of a user's Google search results. This part of digital marketing focuses on Google Ads as the go-to strategy when it comes to bringing sponsored visitors to a website. And this is insanely valuable for any online business owner because the better your SEM optimization is, the higher the likelihood that a potential customer will pick your store. And the paycheck is similar to that of an SEO specialist, so while you're at it, why not learn both? Number 10. Web development. We picked this one as the last hard skill on this list because it combines some of the already mentioned ones rather nicely. Web development mixes the technical facets of software development with the design components of the user experience, plus some SEO to spice things up. Skilled web developers usually earn a lot of money because it's a skill that requires a lot of technical and marketing knowledge. And this becomes obvious when you look at the average total pay, and if you're bold, you could even start your own company by providing web development services. It's one of the most profitable business models out there, but it requires a high degree of professionalism and tons of experience. But it's definitely worth it. And that's all for today, Aluxer. Which hard skill are you interested in the most? We're curious to know. Or, if you're already working in one of these industries mentioned, tell us, how did your journey begin? Share it with the community. Your comment might really help a fellow Aluxer looking for a fresh start. And if you found this video useful, how about you tip us with a like? And don't forget to share the video with the world. There's definitely someone out there that needs it. We'll see you back here tomorrow, Aluxer, and if you're hungry for more, why not check this video out?